All right, guys. So I tried to bring you the court hearing live, but unfortunately, the court audio sucks. Um, I don't know if it was the cameraman in the courtroom or the actual courtroom audio, but it absolutely sucked if you've seen my live today. So let's just go ahead and go over it, and that way I can give you guys a good video here to watch on basically what happened and break it down for you.
Big development in that hearing today. Evelyn Boswell and her attorney apparently could be splitting ways. Boswell said in court this afternoon that she's asking for a new attorney based on what she called differences in opinion. Megan said she and her court-appointed attorney Brad Sproles have been at odds and have had a hard time preparing for today's hearing.
All right, so I did notice that right off the bat. This was supposed to be from the get-go just a hearing on the photographs that the police took by TBI, and the medical examiner during the autopsy. It was just supposed to be a hearing on whether those photographs could be entered into the trial or shown into the trial. Just because they wasn't sure if the jury would understand from looking at the pictures what they were looking at. The damages done to Evelyn. Could the jurors discern whether the injuries were accidental, intentional? Because Evelyn's trying to argue, or not Evelyn, Megan is trying to argue that it was accidental. And again, if and I don't understand. I mean, I guess you could freak out, but if it was accidental, why not call 911? You know what I mean? So let's listen to the rest of this here.
She said that she is also having a difference of opinion when it comes to witnesses that should be brought in. Sproles, her attorney.
Okay, so let me stop you there and talk about witnesses. Apparently, her friend, and this is from what I gather. Apparently, her friend is stating that Megan was under the eye of CPS and probably was going to have Evelyn taken away from her just because she couldn't take care of her. She was homeless, jobless, I believe, and was just not taking care of Evelyn the way she should have been, and people were concerned. CPS got involved, and I said I think CPS was trying to hunt her down, and I think ultimately, and don't quote me on this, but from my understanding, the friend was like, she believes that Megan wasn't going to let nobody get Evelyn. If she couldn't have her, nobody was going to have her. And that's the end of that. And that's probably what happened. So let's listen to the rest of this.
Agreed, saying their ability to communicate and work together has suffered. The judge in the case, though, heard all of this and then denied her request for a new attorney and said the decision like this could delay her case significantly.
Yeah, the judge was talking like if she was to get a new attorney, like this could delay the trial for another whole freaking year. So, more than likely, she'd been talking to some inmates, who knows, and they were like, maybe you can ask the court, for another attorney, or maybe you can ask for another attorney. My understanding, this is a public defender, so I mean, if she had the money, she could definitely fire him and hire her own attorney. But if she's just requesting a new public defender, that's probably not going to fly well with the judge, and it sounds like it didn't. So, but ultimately, it comes down to, just probably trying to kick the can down the road, if you will.
Significantly.
Oh, and that was the end of that. So, wow. All right. They didn't even talk about the main reason for the court case. The main reason for the court case, guys, was the photographic evidence, and the medical examiner, did get on the stand and testify today in front of Barry Staubus. I know him real well. He's a district attorney, been district attorney for well over 20 years. And she did say that little Evelyn was asphyxiated. It wasn't an accident based on her findings, because she's been doing this for a long time, and based on her findings, this to her was not an accident. So Megan is trying to pass it off as an accident. That's what she said in court today. And I again, guys, I apologize. I wished you could have heard it better in my live stream, but it was just the court audio. I jacked up my audio as high as it could go, and unless you guys had earbuds or whatever, you could barely hear it, and I apologize for that. I tried bringing it to you, so I tried. So, but more than likely the photographs will be brought in as evidence and shown before the jury. So please pray for everybody involved in this trial, because they're going to see some horrific photos and hear some horrific details. So just pray for everybody involved in this. So everything should still be set to go. This was just a little, hiccup in the road. Just, they just had to do a hearing to make sure the judge would approve those photographs to be part of the trial. So, and looks like we're good to go. But again, guys, these pictures are going to be horrific. The details are going to be horrific. So pray for, the jurors, everybody in the courtroom that's going to have to witness this, the family. It's going to be really emotional for a lot of people, a lot to take in. So other than that, guys, that's basically it. I just wanted to bring you a video and explain it to you. Just cut to the chase, explain to you what happened. So we're still good to go. The photographs from the medical examiner and TBI will be admissible, and they will be shown, and we'll see what happens. So till then, guys, see you on the next video. Bam!